And she's got a gun down here. It's that, guys. Wow, that's a tiny little guy.
I know.
That is so cool. Welcome back to another episode of the Michigan Magnet Man. Today I am down here in Lansing, Michigan for my second time magnet fishing down here. The last time I came down here, I took my cousin Hezekiah out for the first time and we pulled in that bike. That was our first ever bike find, so that was a really cool find. Today we were out here with our friend Joe. She's showing us some spots around and we're gonna hopefully have some luck. She's found a lot of really cool finds. I'll go ahead and put her Instagram link down and below so you can see some of her finds over there. A lot of really cool stuff, a lot of older things, and that's what I really like. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get this magnet in the water. Oh, we got something on here now, guys. And on my first bigger find of the day, we've got this piece of angle iron. What has she got over here? Oh, nice. And on that find, oh, I got a hat. Let's see if that hat says anything on it. It looks like this hat is from a place called Bart's Bar and Grill. And she's got a gun down here. Woo! Look at that, guys. Wow, that's a tiny little guy.
I know.
That is so cool. And she just pulled this little tiny gun in, guys.
My bucket list. I got my first gun.
Dude, that thing is tiny. Look
Just
at
got
that.
here. I haven't even pulled my first throw in.
That's tiny. Look at that.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Another one.
It's
This
on
is-
my-
Been in there for years.
It's my
saying.
first.
I just told him
on
it's
my
been 7
bucket
shoots.
list.
He was just
That is Joe's first gun that she has ever pulled up. That is super exciting. Right here, that's something new. And got a horseshoe. And on that find, I've got another horseshoe. This is my second horseshoe that I ever found. That is cool. And I also have this like just little piece of bolt, but this horseshoe is probably my favorite find of the day so far. What I got here? Ooh. And look at that, guys. I got this old file. I've never found a file before. This is my first file. And then I've got this like little hook thing on the back. I'm not sure what that's from, but maybe a shopping cart or something. And on that find, guys, look at that. I got a bike lock. That is pretty cool. And as well as a square nail. I always like finding these old square nails. I'm actually gonna keep that. That's pretty cool. And on that find, I'm not quite sure what this is. This looks like it could be like the handle to an old like watering can or something. I know this material when I found it previously was very similar to it. Either that or like an old pan or something maybe. Yeah, I think that might be actually what it is. Look at that. That might be an old pan.
Yeah, it is an old pan.
Yeah. That's super old, guys. Look at the handle.
No.
I wonder what they were using it for. That's a pretty cool find. What is that? Wow. You guys, look at this thing, dude. What is that? It looks like an old wheel or something.
Dude, what's that like an old school steering wheel?
A free spirit. And we just got this bike.
Crestwood.
It'd be nice and slow with it. Whew. And I'm not quite sure what this is, but it definitely looks like there's like oil came out of it or something. I have been finding parts down here that I believe could be off a moped maybe. Who knows? There's definitely oil on this though. And it smells like a vehicle part for sure. Look at that wrench, guys.
Someone made that.
Woo! Joe and Danny over here, they pulled in these other two little bikes. That's 4 bikes today. Nice, dude.
Hey, it still functions.
And would you look at that, a CB radio.
That's crazy though. Wonder what it's out of though. Or whose it was.
And he just pulled in another horseshoe. This is the second horseshoe of the day. Look at that thing.
that looks pretty old.
And on that find, I've got this little keychain. It says The State News on it. My first keychain that I've ever found.
We're gonna try to get them both in one.
Ooh, and they got bikes and a scooter. Oh, there goes the bike. Sorry, we got the bike where it's at. And on that find, oh, it broke, but I had these little pliers. Now it's 2 pieces. Ooh, and I got an old lock over here, guys. I don't know how old, but it's a lock. Yeah, it's not that old. It's a newer one. It is a cool lock, though.
It's,
The big brass one, isn't it?
yeah, it's, I would say.
That's awesome, dude. I like it. That's cool.
My mom collects locks, so every time I get one, I take them home to
I
her.
want an old.
That's cool.
And on that find, I got this old lock. Walking up on the side of the river here, we're finding a lot of old glass bottles. This used to be a bottle dump, is what Joe was saying. This one right here is really cool. It actually says Lansing, Michigan on it. That's sick. I didn't see that before.
Awesome, dude.
Yeah, this bottle here, we're in Lansing and it's broke, but it says Lansing, Michigan on it. I might keep that one. We noticed that there were a lot of glass bottles in this area where I was fishing at. So now I'm digging deep and I'm starting to find more bottles about it.
What is it now?
Art Deco.
Art Deco. That's going to be all for today's episode, guys. If you liked today's episode, go ahead and hit subscribe and get those alerts turned on. I post new clips to my YouTube channel every single Friday, and I post new clips over to my Instagram every single day. I'll see you guys next week. And she's got a gun down here. Woo! Look at that, guys. Wow, that's a tiny little guy.
I know.